For the honor of Grayskull! Hello, everybody, and welcome to the 1224 podcast. I'm Kate.
And I'm Shay.
And we're here to talk to you about everything animation.
So, today, what are we doing, Kate?
What are we doing? You're giving me the honor?
Yes.
Oh, thank you. So, today's episode, we are talking about She-Ra and the Princess of Power Season 5, aka the final
Yeah,
season.
we're also going to talk about the rest of the show too, but mostly season 5 because it just came out.
Exactly, and there's so much to talk about this season. Oh my god, it's so crazy. I'm still processing everything that just happened.
I just had to rethink about it. I'm about to cry. Not gonna lie.
Oh my god, don't cry, please.
There's a lot that happened this season.
There was a lot that happened. Should we just recap on what happened in the beginning?
Before we recap, all I have to say is season 5 is the best season.
Oh, I agree. Definitely. Other seasons, they don't exist to me.
Yeah, no, they really don't.
Yeah.
I'll explain why, my side of it later.
Definitely. Yes. And if you haven't seen She-Ra Season 5, please stop this episode and go watch it. It's on Netflix now. Just go.
If you haven't seen She-Ra, I would say, I guess, watch all of it.
Yeah.
You're not really going to understand season 5 without watching the rest of it.
True.
Do you want to explain what She-Ra is?
Yes. If you haven't seen what She-Ra is, She-Ra, the Princess of Power, is basically all about this girl named Adora who finds a sword, and she used to be a part of this really bad group called the Horde, who has taken over many kingdoms of this planet called Etheria, in which the characters all live in. And after finding the sword, she is destined to be the new She-Ra, which is supposed to be this princess who protects the world of Etheria. And while encountering this sword, she meets Bow and Glimmer, these awesome characters from this kingdom called Bright Moon, and they team up to form the Princess Alliance in order to defeat the Horde.
It's also based off of the 80s property of a similar name.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
I forgot about that.
It's fine. So yeah, that's based off of that, and fun fact, original property, She-Ra was He-Man's sister, which is why they both have such dumb names. Everyone in the show has a dumb name.
They do, but I love it so much.
I love it and I hate it. I hate, writing it out and, saying them.
I know. I wonder how they just come up with these names. It's so funny. It's the new She-Ra is also run by and produced by Noelle Stevenson, who I'm really big fan of ever since she made the comic Lumberjanes, and I've just followed her work. And yeah, she's amazing.
Yeah, I only read one volume of Lumberjanes, but it was pretty good.
Yeah.
She also did Nimona, which I still haven't read.
Oh my god, I have the book at home. I love it.
But yeah.
Yeah.
So, what should we even talk about first? Because
So, I feel like we should first just recap on what happened, where we left off, basically, from season 4 and then on to season 5.
okay.
Yeah.
Trauma.
That's it.
Yeah, that's really it.
So basically what happened, where we left off in She-Ra, is the fact that they were in the middle of war. Apparently the friendship between Adora and Glimmer, and maybe Bow, since he's in between all of them, is sort of falling apart as they try to find a way to defeat the Horde. And due to this very how should I say this, dangerous weapon called the Heart of Etheria, which is the planet Etheria itself, is used as a weapon to destroy the Horde from like from the universe, right? Or something like that.
Something like that. Basically, the heart of the theory will just kill everyone if it's
Yeah,
activated.
basically. And Glimmer wanted that, but then Adora's like, no. And then um chaos happens when the heart of Etheria is activated, but Adora immediately stops it. So,
Yeah.
but then a portal opens. Woo! And um the it's revealed that the horde isn't in Etheria, it's in another world. And Hordak, who used to be the leader of the horde, isn't the actual leader of the horde. There, he is a clone slash brother of a bigger superior named Horde Prime.
Jeff
And
Bezos.
I'm so glad I made that joke. And but it's true. And so what happens is that Horde Prime tries to take over Etheria in order to, just take over the universe once and for all. And so what happens is Glimmer gets kidnapped, Catra gets kidnapped, and now Bo and Adora and the rest of the gang are have to save them, basically, and save Etheria. That's it. That's
Yeah.
where we left off.
Also, like, Adora found out that being Shira was a scam.
Yes. She wasn't the hero of the story. She was a weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Um,
yeah, go ahead.
sorry.
No,
I
go
was
ahead.
gonna say, if you really haven't seen, like, any of Shira, there's gonna be, like, big old spoilers in this.
Oh yeah, big spoilers.
Granted, it's the last season, and granted that we both just watched it. It dropped on Friday.
Yeah. I've like immediately watched it like the next day.
I was chillin' because I just finished my semester,
That's fair. Yeah,
and I
since
was like, I'm not gonna watch Shira.
yeah. You take that break. You deserved
Yeah,
it.
thank you.
You're welcome. Anyways, um we both finished season 5, and I know Shayla finished season 5 just this morning because she was texting me constantly about her reactions, which I didn't mind. But oh my god, I just love her reactions. They're so funny.
I'm funnier on paper than I am in real life. That's the kicker.
you're you're not wrong, but
Yeah.
you have your funny moments. I'm just not funny at all.
No, you can be funny, but
Aw, thanks.
it depends on what you're joking about or like what the situation is. Because sometimes you're just funny when you're not trying to be.
Yeah, you're right. I become very oblivious sometimes when I'm trying to be funny. Um, but yeah, where should we start about like our thoughts about season 5?
Again, it's the best season of Shira.
Yes.
Um, I guess I'm gonna give my context of how I thought the whole series was.
Yeah, go off.
Yeah, like, so I have a very rocky relationship with Shira. Mainly because I didn't like the first two seasons. Granted, they're more like half seasons,
Right.
but even then, I don't think the amount of, like, I don't judge a show on the amount of episodes, like, a series has. It's more like how they utilize those episodes. And I feel like for those first two seasons, I don't think they utilized episodes as well as they could have at certain points.
Mm-hmm.
But then season three happened, and I got a little bit more into it because like, okay, you guys have more time, so like you can like have more of those filler episodes, quote
Right.
unquote, because nothing wrong with filler episodes. I actually really like the filler episodes. They're like some of my favorites.
Same.
But I feel like in season three it worked more because it was literally like they had more room for it, and so we get to see, and we also get to see more of the side characters, which the side characters are the best part of Shira.
Mm-hmm.
And then season four hits, and I'm like, okay, season four's cool. Like, I like it. Like, there's some episodes I wouldn't watch again.
Yeah.
And then season five hit, and season five did everything that I wanted but also didn't expect. Um,
Right.
we'll probably get more into it later on in the podcast, but
Definitely.
just like the way that they handled a lot of like the relationship stuff, I was actually very surprised at and very like proud that they
Yeah.
did that. Like the way they handle it and like the way they execute it was very nice. And
Oh,
like I was like, oh, I see.
right. Yeah, I totally agree with your points. I mean, definitely I really liked Shira from the beginning, and I was like literally bombarding Shayla about watching Shira.
I was bullied into watching Shira. It's really sad. She bullied me. She
I did
punched me.
not.
She
How
set
dare you?
fire to my crops and just like
I st-
threatened me to
no.
watch Shira in my own house. That's the thing. In my own apartment. She told me to watch Shira, and I was like, fine.
Thank you
And
for
now I like the
dealing.
show, so you're
Aw,
welcome.
thank you. But thanks for dealing with my annoyance about this show.
You weren't
Because
that annoying.
I'm so okay, thank you. Um, I just, I mean, I could totally agree that the first two seasons were a little rocky, but I still enjoyed them nonetheless because it was definitely more just like a of like sort of like an intro to Shira, I guess. Um,
Mm.
but I wouldn't say it's my favorite show, but I love it really a lot. But um, over time, I don't know, just like throughout the whole like Shira seasons, I enjoyed a lot. But season 5 was definitely like so groundbreaking to me, and that's why I totally agree with all of your points about season 5 just being so good, because there are a lot of things that really made me happy, and like lots of twists and turns that like I didn't expect either. Like just the way that they executed things were was very like obvious, but not obvious to the point where it's like very I don't know. Like they were just it's
To the point where
expected.
you could
Yeah.
predict everything.
Yeah, exactly. Like it was expected but not the way you would expect it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um all right. Should we just talk about what happens in the season and then just go on from there basically?
Um, yeah. So,
Okay. Cool.
this is
Recap.
another episode where I'm gonna lose my mind. I can
Review
already
time.
tell. I can already tell. I can't do this too.
It's
Well,
okay,
next week I'm
Shayla.
probably gonna lose my mind too. Um, we don't know what we're doing, but either way, know that I'm gonna like.
We always lose our minds in each episode. It just happens over time. Like,
It keeps happening more and more. I think more so on my end, you can especially tell, cause like,
yeah.
oh god.
It's okay, Shayla.
Anyways,
We'll get through this together.
yeah,
So,
I'm going through the text right now, cause that's where my notes are.
yeah, her texts are super crazy. They're all in caps. Well, most of them. And they're just wild. So starting what?
I said they are. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it's okay. Don't worry about it. So in the beginning of season 5, we go back to where the princesses are, where Dora and Bo are at, trying to figure out how to stop Horde Prime, and trying to figure out where Glimmer and Catra are. Well, mostly Glimmer, because they're just trying to find her, and they don't really like Catra in the beginning. Um, they're like there's an episode in particular in the beginning. I think it was like the second episode of the 5th season, which made me really like enjoy like the relationships between the princesses a lot, because they are like Shira-less. They don't have necessarily a leader anymore now that the sword was broken. In the beginning of the season in particular, though, especially towards Mermista and Entrapta's like friendship and the relationship that they bring to the table.
Hmm.
Yeah, I just really like that a lot because it also forms like development for Entrapta. I really like Entrapta a lot. Like my favorite characters are definitely Mermista, Entrapta, and well, my favorite princesses though, and Scorpia too. But like Entrapta especially, I loved her development a lot because it just at first like Entrapta is like crazy science lady, and like she didn't really care about like which side she was on. She was on the side of science, and
Yeah.
basically, um, you see her like grow as a person, caring about the people around her and the princesses, and actually like caring about the world for once. And yeah, like you see Entrapta even throughout this whole season, just like see her just being human and still having that science side of her, but also having that like human type of feeling to her,
Hmm.
which I really liked. Yeah.
Yeah. I really love Entrapta's development over the series. Um,
Right.
just like, because I think the way they also wrote her was really cool. Like, it wasn't like she didn't care about any of her friends.
Yeah.
It was literally just like she's so enamored with science that she's like, look, you guys are my friends or whatever, but there's a robot.
Yeah.
And also
Exactly.
just like her learning like communication like stuff too was really good. Cause I love
Oh,
me
for
some
sure.
good communication arcs.
Yes.
Cause
We love
these
that.
kids need to learn communication. Oh
They
my
do.
god.
They really do. And I feel like that's what Shira does in the show, like just displaying like so many diverse relationships between one another for each character.
Mhm. It like this season specifically reminded me a lot of Spider Verse.
Oh yeah.
Um, like just like the way they handled like a lot of like sorry, I'm like blanking on words. Like the relationships between characters because you're like, oh, like they really like all grown as people and like as a group, especially compared to season one, because I did not like season one or two. Well, it wasn't, it's not that I hate them. It's like I don't. They could have been much better, in my opinion.
Right.
Especially like with character dynamics. Of course, like you're still introducing characters and stuff,
Yeah.
but just seeing that journey is very like cool and like exciting.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
And like it's it's really satisfying to see these relationships finally come together and form this like really great bond that like you can definitely resonate and relate to, um especially in the so after that they finally basically build up the spaceship to save Glimmer because they finally found the location. And so Adora, Bo, and Entrapta finally go out to space, and while that happens, Bo is losing his mind because every like the people that he's with are idiots in their own way.
Yes, because Bo is the best person out of that whole group. Okay,
Tell
so
them.
I. It's not that I believe in Bo's supremacy. I don't. But out of like the main trio of friends, Bo always has like the most reasonable thing going on in his head,
Yeah.
which of course he's like more of like a quote unquote straight man in a group.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is he's not even like that purpose. He doesn't serve completely serve that purpose in the group all the time. Cause like they
Yeah.
all have their moments of just being stupid.
Right.
And like they all feel like friends because you always have like especially like when a group of friends is arguing where it's more than two people, always have at least like one person who's like very neutral about the situation.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bo's definitely like that. And I definitely enjoyed like his character, especially here in this season, because he he is usually the voice of reason of things, but like, man, just give Bo a break.
Yeah, no, like this man, he is literally inventing stuff. He's trying to like stop the evil force from coming. And his friends are fighting where one of his friends is She-Ra, and his other friend is the queen
Right.
of always forget the I don't know why I always forget the name of the place that they live in.
Bright Moon?
Yes, she's the queen
Yeah.
of Bright Moon. Give that man a break. Give
Please.
him a
We're begging.
raise. Something. Like I don't I don't understand why we
Right.
don't give him enough like give him slack. Like let him relax a bit. Let him visit his dad's. Let him visit his
His
dad's
dad's.
more.
Basically. Um so even even then, give
Oh
Bo a
yeah.
break, please. Yes. So after that, they find Glimmer, but what happens is that Glimmer how did they find Glimmer?
I forget because that was yesterday.
It's okay. Actually, I know the answer because the answer is Catra. So
The best character.
I
Actually,
agree.
no. Wait. The
Well,
best character in terms of development. There. That's,
yes.
yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely a good statement. And even before they save Glimmer, Glimmer and Catra definitely formed this really good like bond
Oh, yes.
in the Horde Prime ship. Do you want to like explain more of that?
Um, yeah, I'm probably not gonna do the best job because usually when I
It's okay.
don't, like when I binge watch stuff, I don't remember anything.
No, you're
Um,
good.
but basically, Catra, this is like at the end of her whole redemption arc,
Yeah.
um, which is really cool to see from Catra, especially like just like the reason why. It's literally because she cares about Adora so much, and like the fact that she was willing to like become friends with like I guess the quote unquote villain, but not really.
Yeah.
Um, just to make Adora happy in the end to like make things right is really it was really really nice. But Catherine Glimmer's interactions too are just like very like they set up both characters very nicely because Glimmer's very stubborn, right? We've established that in previous seasons.
Yeah.
Um, and like also she doesn't, of course, trust Catra because the Horde killed her mom, basically.
Basically.
Yeah. So of course Glimmer has trust issues, and then Catra's like, no, I'm being serious. But also Catra, the way like, especially the way like in earlier seasons and right now that she communicates, it's very like I'm sorry to be a weep, tsundere. Um, just because she's like, hey, I hate you, don't talk to me. But then but she's still like, oh no, like, I want to talk, I want to be nice,
Yeah.
right? Sorry to be a weep for a second, I forgot like the words I was actually trying to say.
It's okay, don't
But,
worry.
but just like certain things like Catra bringing like that one food to Glimmer because Glimmer used to eat it with her mom, I think.
No, they would so Adora Bone Glimmer would go in the kitchen and like steal like cake from the
Thank
kitchen.
you.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't remember who's like her and her mom ate it. No, Glimmer made the food that her mom used to make in a
Oh
later
yeah.
episode. That's what I'm thinking about.
Mm.
But there is a scene where, while Glimmer's in prison,
Yes.
Catcher brings her cake and it's really cute. And like, it's cute until she like throws the cake, but you know, it's still
Yeah.
cute.
Because Catra was trying to just get information from Glimmer, but I feel like also that like act of giving the cake to Glimmer was almost like sincere too and genuine.
Hmm.
Um, like I I also agree that like Catra and Glimmer's like friendship really like blossomed, and it was really paced really well. Like you see these two characters suddenly like warm up for each other because, you know, they're stuck in a, you know, situation where they can't really do a lot, but they soon start to like realize their different sides to each other and how they can connect through like the bonds that they used to share with Adora before everything fell apart.
Yeah, it's literally the feeling when you're meeting someone else's friend.
Yeah, it's like mutuals.
You're like, okay, fine, like we know the same person, let's get along. And then you're
Yeah.
like, oh wait, you're cool.
Yeah,
Now
right.
we're friends?
Exactly. And so what happens is finally Catra makes the decision to save Glimmer and take her away from Horde Prime to let her escape. And so even after that, when Bo and Adora finally save Glimmer, um, Adora thinks about Catra like immediately after like Catra finally admits to apologizing about everything that she did. And it slowly kind of it was almost as if it was like a turning point for Adora and Catra, and like it made them want to, and even just their change for like how they feel about Catra in general, to in order to save her from Horde Prime and going back there.
Hmm.
Um so yeah, I so then basically they go back to save Catra, and even before then, like Catra's also thinking about like her relationship that she used to have with Adora, and just like missing like that that friendship that they shared together.
Yeah.
Um so yeah, like also what happens like while that's happening, back in Etheria, the other princesses are trying to basically continue to protect the planet, obviously. And there's this one episode in particular in the middle of the season. I'm just gonna call it the jazz episode,
Oh, you mean the
where
one where they go to the nightclub and see Hawks in it because he's the best character? Yeah, I know that episode.
yes, agreed. Would you like to explain it?
Um, okay, so you may be saying, Sheila, why do you pay attention to this episode? Because Seahawks in it, the best character. Hands
I'm
down.
Seahawk. I am.
He is best. He is the best character. One.
Best boy.
Two, he's voiced by one of my favorite people right now.
Yes.
And three, he loves my other favorite character. And that's it. Anyway,
I
so
agree.
basically they have to meet this guy. What's his name? Like,
Peekaboo.
yeah, it was like it's a pun
Type of
somewhere.
names.
Something stupid, as
Yeah.
usual. So basically they're like, oh man, we have to find Peekaboo. Let's go to a nightclub and dress nice. And everyone looks really nice too. Um,
Yes.
Perfuma, I hate saying their names out loud. Perfuma, right?
Yeah.
My favorite outfit from her because, okay, I guess more context. So Perfuma's outfit is pink, but her glowing color is green, and it always like I understood why they like made her main outfit pink because like if they made it green, then it would blend in way too much with Frosta and Mermista,
Yeah.
but it still bothered me a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So
It threw me
I was
off too.
yeah. So anyways, her dress in this is dark green. It's really pretty, and
Yeah.
everyone's dressed up to the nines. Um,
Period.
they all look so cute. So basically, they go to this nightclub to get like some dirt on Peekaboo. Oh my god!
Yeah.
And so, and so So basically, it's kind of like the quote unquote filler episode of the season. Um, because usually you can, okay, thing with She-Ra, you can always tell it's a filler episode because one, all the princesses are there and Seahawk's there.
Yes. That's when you know.
Yeah. And two, if they like do like dress up like differently or like do something that's kind of like out there and like Adora's not on like the main plot, especially, that's when you know. Um, but basically they go to Peekaboo's and like first thing that happens, Seahawk loses his mind because all of his exes are there.
Yeah.
And then, like, also you have, like, this other thing going on with Perfuma and Scorpia, because Scorpia has, like, this thing about, like, she always, like, puts herself second, which now when I'm talking about it reminds me a lot of Adora's thing.
Yeah.
Just because, like, Adora also has this habit of putting herself second in order to, um, save the ones that she loves. And Scorpia has the same thing, but it's more like she discredits herself all the time,
Right.
which I thought was very interesting. Um, so basically, Scorpia gets over that in the episode. She sings a song. She literally does like
Yeah.
the nice professional version of, like, what is it? What's the meme? It's like, oh, you can hear me, like, sorry, that I alerted the guards. My, my cheeks up so hard that they can hear me. I
Oh
said it
my
wrong.
god.
It's basically that. She basically said the classy version of that in the song.
Yeah.
And, basically, end of the episode, turns out Peekaboo is the theater kid, Double Trouble, and
Dun dun dun.
then, Mermista gets possessed, and Scorpia gets possessed by, which, it's discrimination. I don't like that. I don't like,
Racism
yeah.
at its finest. Sexism. We don't want it.
Yeah,
Take that away.
and I was very sad. But I like that episode a lot. Just because
So
it's
did
like
I.
one of the fun episodes. I usually like the episodes where they're doing like stupid things. And like I know serious stuff is happening, but
Yeah.
whenever Seahawk's in the episode, it's a stupid episode. And when it's a stupid episode, I like that episode.
Yeah, no, I totally feel it on that. That was one of my favorite episodes from that season too, especially. I love Seahawk a lot too. I agree with all your points, not gonna lie, because I really love Seahawk and Mermista, like, a lot. And also Scorpia too. I didn't really have any thoughts or like liking towards Perfuma, but like this season kind of changed my mind about her just a little tiny bit because they gave her some type of like personality that she already had in the beginning of the seasons. Like she's usually the happy-go-lucky type. She's very like chipper, but in this season she's very more like as what you said, very like selfless, but like in her own way, and just very kind. And just the relationship between Scorpia and Perfuma, I did not expect between them. And Scorpia singing was like the most cutest thing ever. I love my Scorpion like sister, mom, whatever, wife, I don't know. Like
Yeah. I
she
think,
yeah.
sorry. I'm so
Go
sorry.
ahead. It's okay.
No, I was gonna go, not off topic, but I was gonna lead into a different thing. And I want you to continue.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I mean, also the relationship between Mermista and Seahawk was really like really nice because I ship them a lot, and they're bi icons, which I
Yeah.
love. Because yeah, go ahead.
No, I keep
That's all.
interrupting. Oh, okay.
It's okay.
So I think another good thing about this season as a whole, because, okay, this season did a very good job with, like, developing characters that are side characters in such a short amount of time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like, okay, here's my big Natasha, I hate her name. Natasha,
The toss.
right? most
Yes.
unexpected like character development because okay, in previous seasons, although I don't completely like blame no blame Noelle for this, of course, because I heard like a lot of stuff just like behind the scenes. You really like fought to like get like a lot of the couples together,
Yeah.
and I give her so many props and like I'm just glad that she's able to do it, basically.
Yeah,
Um,
definitely.
but with Natasa and like Spinnerella, they were they weren't even secondary characters within the show, like for the first 4 seasons. They were
Yeah.
literally just like borderline background characters.
Mm-hmm.
Um, because they barely spoke within the show beforehand, and like all you knew was like, oh, they're in love. That's it. And I
Yep.
was like, dang, no character like stuff or not like anything. Can I please? Can I please have some character stuff? And then,
Please.
season 5 delivered half of my promise. I wish Spinnerella actually had more, like, actual character stuff. Because all the time
Right.
Spinnerella shows up for most of the season, she's possessed.
Yeah.
She caught the Amazon bug. Like,
The
literally,
Amazon
she's
bug.
possessed. She's possessed for most of the season. And but like Natasha gets a lot of like character because she's like, no, I love my wife. Um,
Period.
she never call what does Spinnerella call her when she's possessed? Like,
Beloved.
yeah, like she's like, you
Yeah.
never call me beloved. You
It's
must
always
be
darling.
yeah. She's like, you must be angry because I missed our anniversary.
Right. But no, she was possessed thanks to Jeff Bezos.
Yeah, like Natasha. I'm glad that they gave her more character stuff. I just wish like they'd done it earlier. Like
Right.
because that's like my big thing with some of like the stuff within the season. As much as I do like the fact that like they did like develop a lot of the characters and like they have like new development to like ones that we've seen but don't really know a lot about. I just wish that like we just did it sooner because while this is all good, it still feels like very crammed in
Yeah.
sometimes. Not like in a bad way, but like sometimes you're like, oh, like, well, there's no more seasons of She-Ra, so we can't really learn more about this character. Because I want to learn more about Natasha. I want to learn more about Spinnerella. What's her deal? Like, she's just chilling.
True.
And
What's her story?
yeah, like, all I know is that she's married to Natasha. And she's voiced by Noelle, right? She's voiced by Noelle Stevenson, I
Oh,
think.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, like I think she voices Spinnerella from what I remember, and if she doesn't, I think she voices Natasha.
Hmm. That's pretty
Sorry,
cool.
it's the names. It's the names.
It's all good.
But yeah, like I really like that. Oh, because okay, the other reason why I mentioned like the whole I wish we were introduced these characters earlier, or like I wish like this wasn't like the final season, although I think it was a really good final season.
Yeah.
Um, the Star siblings, the Starlight siblings,
Yes.
like their character designs are cool, but like, what purpose did they truly serve in the plot?
True. I don't think
Like,
we saw them after that one episode that they appeared in.
like in the background.
Oh.
I know in one episode you do see them in the background because people were like, "Look at like, are those the Starlight sisters?" It's why I say sisters, Starlight siblings.
Yeah.
Like people were freaking out, like, oh, there's a Starlight siblings from the original show. And I was like, oh, that's nice. Then their character designs came out. I was like, oh, those are cool. Those are nice.
Yes. Clean.
Yeah, they really went out with the character design
They
this
really
time.
did.
Like
I'm proud.
at at first, like when I first watched the show, it wasn't the character design I was more upset about. It was I wasn't upset with the character design. It was more like just their use of like exaggerated faces that fit the models. But all those problems have been fixed since like season 3, so
Yeah.
I'm proud of that.
Yeah, they really pulled it off in season 5, and I definitely agree with the fact that I wish we could have known more about Spinderella and like just her relationship and how she feels around Natasa. Um but I definitely give them props for fighting for that type of explicit like representation, because I didn't even know they were wives until season 5. And
Oh, right.
yeah. I don't know if it was like hinted or something or said in the previous seasons, but I just didn't know they were wives until now, and so I was like, "Oh, okay,
I
this
think in
this is pretty
the
cool."
first few seasons, you knew that they were together.
Yeah, that's all I knew. They were
Yeah.
together, but like I didn't know they were married. Like, oh my god. Um
Y'all are married, you didn't tell me?
Noelle, excuse me. um but yeah. So then towards the end, they save Catra, and now they all are teaming up to fight Horde Prime. And like throughout that whole um season, Catra finally just gets the redemption that she deserves, surprisingly.
Okay.
And yes. Yeah.
Should we talk about the big elephant in the room?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. Oh, I have to say,
Reveal.
okay. So, Catherine and Adora get together,
Yeah.
which, okay, so since season one, we all knew it was gonna
Yes.
happen, but
Yeah.
then, or like, we had an inclination, at the very least.
Inclination.
Is inclinate, I don't even know if I'm using that word right, I'm tired.
It's okay. I know what you mean.
Yeah. But basically, like, first few seasons, you're like, okay, like, there's something. We see you put a little spice in the soup. We
Right.
see you.
We see the
But then,
seed.
like, yeah, like, and then you, like, watch the rest of it and you're like, no, that can't happen because Catra's abusive and just, she has problems of her own.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I literally tell them, like, Catra's the best developed character, my favorite character who has, like, the, with that development, because Catra's not a good person. I tell
She
them,
really wasn't.
yeah, I would not hang out with, like, seasons 1 through 4. Sorry, thinking. Definitely not 1. Definitely not. No, I would hang out with season 1 Catra. Never mind. Seasons 2 through, let's say 2 through 4.
Yeah.
And, like, some, like, beginning of season 5. Um, would not hang out with her. Ever. In my
Yeah.
life. Because I'm scared of her. 1.
I agree.
2, because I can tell that she needs to do, like, a lot of, like, soul searching before she like gets into a relationship or whatever. But season 5, because I was very adamant, like Capture can't happen at this point. Just the way season 4 ended with Capture's character,
Yeah.
like I was like, look, I get it. Capture redemption arc makes sense at this point, but those two getting together, no, makes no sense at all. And like,
Nah.
no, Noelle's like, it's gonna happen. I'm like, you darn diddly won't make it happen and
Darn.
convince me. You're not going to convince me that will happen. And then season 5 happened, and now I'm convinced. Whatever.
No.
Only season 5 is the only time when Capture Door makes sense. Every other time, well, no, season 1, I guess, but like you barely know anyone in season 1. Like
Yeah.
season 5 is the only time when I'll accept it. That's it. Every other season, don't talk to me about that because
Nah.
it makes no sense at all. Season 5,
Period.
yes. I give my blessing. Whatever. Whatever.
Yeah. You go off. Thank you for your thought about Catadora. I mean, I agree with that. I didn't like Catadora at all, to be honest. I mean, I didn't see their like relationship like sparking at all when immediately when Adora got that sword. Like they were, I felt as if they were too toxic for each other, and very like in different spectrums of, they're just very like polar opposites of each other. And immediately when Noelle said, season 5, here you go, I was like, well, dang. Never mind.
Yeah, because
Forget what I said.
I think the way I thought they're gonna do it was gonna be more like how like Marceline and Princess Bubblegum's thing happened where they say like no this happened like season 3. It's just that's why season 3 of Adventure Time.
Yeah.
Yes, it was season 3 when I don't whatever episode was whatever season what was missing was in like the
Right.
episode what was missing that one I think it was season 3 like
Yeah.
when they were like no like they had a past I thought that was gonna be the case more so than them getting
Mm-hmm.
together in present day because I'm like, okay, in the past makes sense because Adora's still really stupid. Why am I acting like she isn't stupid now? But like,
Yeah.
she was
She's a
more
dumb jock.
stupid. Yeah, she
Yeah.
is. I'm not saying stupid like a super bad way, by the way. I really like stupid characters. But like season 4, people are like, it's happening. I'm like, okay,
Right.
you want to rethink that? But now I'm like, okay, it makes sense. And like, also because I think that's like the best part of the season. Just
Oh, yeah.
like the way they like intermingle like Catra and Dora's like feelings and like just trying to save the world. It's very beautiful. Um,
Yeah.
Uten and Anthe were the blueprint. Not really, but well, they're the blueprint in a sense, like of a lot of these like shows with swords
Oh, yeah, definitely.
and
And,
romance.
yeah. Especially
And
just.
sorry, oh my god.
No, go ahead. Sorry. No,
No,
sorry.
I was gonna say like especially like I wouldn't say the direct blueprint for like the romance aspect because Anthe and Utena, that's a whole different can of worms. Um, but it was really good,
Yeah.
really good.
It was so good. It was so amazing. So, like, basically, they, um, in the last few episodes, they, like, Adora, um, realizes, thanks to Shadow Weaver, that
Mm.
she might have to sacrifice herself in order to save Etheria. And everybody was like, what the heck, Shadow Weaver? You fucked up again. How dare you do that?
Literally, I can
And,
quote Shadow
yeah,
Weaver right now.
yeah, do
Shadow
it.
Weaver's like, we don't care, go.
Just die.
Yeah, basically.
Like, I don't know. I mean, I already have power, so just die, man. And
Like
so
you gotta.
you gotta. And towards that, Adora makes the choice to I guess take the sacrifice if she is going to die. And so then after that there's this moment immediately when Bo and Glimmer and Adora go together to the core of Etheria. Horde Prime comes in and, takes them away and stuff like that. And there's lots of obstacles because of him. But Catra finally comes back because she runs away because, the whole sacrifice type thing. And, saves Adora from, you know, losing her life. And
Mm.
that made me realize that, dang, Cat Adora is kind of juicy here. Like, whoa.
I okay. I
Yes.
think we need to talk about the hallucination scene.
Yeah, the hallucination scene. Yes.
Oh my, Adora became that so Raven in that moment. She became Raven Baxter. She saw into the future. She saw her, Catra, right? What were they? They were getting ready for like some weird coronation thing again for Catra, I think, or something like that.
Yeah.
Some royal party. I don't know. Eat
It's
the
a ball.
bourgeoisie.
Yeah.
Anyways, so they're like getting ready for like some kind of party, and like they're all happy. Like everyone's happy. They're all friends, and like
Yeah.
so one, they're all dressed so good. They're dressed so nicely. Two, like I'm gonna have to get into this like probably right after, but not really. Like they're happy couples. They're happy little couples. And three, which isn't like a good thing, but Bo also has a Doris poof, which I think is a hate crime.
The poop.
he
It's
had,
spreading.
yeah, it's spreading. He had Adora's Jersey Shore poof, and I was like,
Oh my
oh
god.
no, this is a nightmare. This isn't a dream. This is a nightmare.
Dang.
But yeah, it was really cute. That's the point of what I was saying. It's really cute. Minus the poof.
But that was it. That was the flaw.
Yeah, that was the main flaw.
Yeah, I really like that scene too, and just that whole scene in general before the Catadora kiss was insane. I mean, I literally wrote like 3 pages of like my thoughts about that scene because so I'm just gonna maybe read some of it, but
Okay.
yeah. I was just really afraid that they were going to rush their ship, let alone the finale, but I think they paced everything so well with just 13 episodes. Season 5 made me realize that I was wrong about Catadora. Um,
You're
Ador-
writing your regret
I
letter.
guess. Yeah, something like that. Shut up.
I regret.
Um,
I regret to. I regret that I did not believe in Catradora until now.
until now.
Here in the
I'm
realm,
so
my
sorry,
saddest regards.
Kate. And so I always thought that Catra and Adora were just two sides of a coin, and but they're more than that. They're kind of like yin and yang of each other. They like always needed each other. They couldn't exist without each other. And season 5 really eased into it. So like the way that Catra finally opens up to Adora, and as Adora understands Catra's pain and trauma, there were many subtle hints and shots in those episodes that helped build their relationship. And over time, I came to an understanding that love is not a choice, it's just what we do. When Adora was questioned about what she wanted, her answer was, what
Hello?
the heck? I can't even read my handwriting. What the heck? The
Hello?
answer was clear. She wanted to do
Kate? I
any.
can't hear you. You cut
You can't
out.
hear me?
No,
Am I
you
cut
cut
out?
out. Yeah.
Oh shoot. Okay. Am I still cutting
No,
again?
you're fine.
Okay. All right. Sorry about that. I'll just cut that.
Yeah, no,
um,
just like cut my part. Sorry.
it's okay. Don't worry about it. Thanks for letting me know. All right. So I literally said when Adora was questioned about what she wanted, her answer was clear. She wanted to do anything she can to save Etheria and her friends, but she didn't put her feelings into account. Hence to which Shadow Weaver said, are you sure you want to trust Catra? She's a distraction. She's confusing you. I saw this as, like, some sort of... I don't know how to explain it. Like, I don't know the word for it. Like, I forgot. But, like, some type of, like, coding for a queer person, especially as, like, a lesbian.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Like some kind of coding.
Yeah.
Yeah, you used the right word.
Thank you.
Symbolism, coding,
Exactly.
hacking into the
Symbolism.
mainframe.
Yeah. And going off of that, it makes you really question, is it selfish for someone to want a person to love them even if the odds are against them? And like this is more than just fan service. I like truly believe that season 5 really built a relationship, and it really shows that She-Ra is all about, not to be cheesy or anything, love. And you can't really bottle up your unconditional love for someone forever, and loving someone whether platonically or romantically is what makes us human, and I think this is what the show has really taught me.
Mm.
Oh,
Okay.
that's okay.
Um, you can
But
continue.
yeah, I mean, overall, this season was super gay,
But
and I loved it.
should we talk about like all the relationships within the season? Because a lot
Oh, for
happened.
sure, yeah. Yes,
Okay, so
let's
of
get
course
into that.
Catradora. We've converted.
Yes, we have converted. Like, that scene was so phenomenal. I mean, like, just the subtle hints throughout that season, and especially in that scene, especially of the before the kiss, like, there were rainbows all over. Even in the corner, there was this, like, rainbow glare on the right corner. which was really cool.
Hmm.
I really like that, like, subtle hint.
Yeah. I just like a lot of the imagery. Again, gave me Utena vibes, but everything does. So like,
Anything.
yeah. I think the thing. Okay, I'm wondering if I should go for the one that no one's talking about,
Yeah, go off. Do it.
or the other. I'm gonna talk about the one that people semi talked about just because of like it was kind of like hinted at throughout the series. Bow and Glimmer.
Yeah, baby. I did not expect that.
You didn't expect that? I called this in season three. I'll say three
Yeah.
because three. I watched three at home. Like, because I was like sitting there and I was like, I don't think they're gonna do it, but something, or more so season four. Like season three was like, I wouldn't like. I don't think that they're gonna get together.
Yeah.
But like, if they did, I wouldn't be mad about it. Then season four is like, something's going on.
There's something afoot here. Like,
Yeah. Then season five,
yeah.
I was still like, something's going on.
Something's going on. Like, I wasn't oblivious about it, but like, I didn't expect they would actually like pull through with it.
Yeah, because like I thought it was like one of those instances where it's like, oh, like this is actually like a good foundation if they did want to do a romantic relationship for them. But honestly, it would be really cool if it was just like platonic
Yeah.
too. Like I could see it going either way,
Same.
and either way, I would be completely happy about it.
Yeah, I'm happy for them. And
Then season five
yeah,
happened.
season 5 happened, and we won. We just won.
Yeah.
They're so cute.
Of course, yeah, of course, Seahawk and Mermista happened.
Of
That's been
course.
happening.
It's
But
been.
I'm gonna say it. So there's a lot of I love yous this season
Yes.
because Noah was like, "Oh man, no one really says I love you in our show. That's weird."
Yeah. They really pulled the L word a lot. Lesbians and love.
Yes, because okay, Glimmer said it to her dad. Both said it to Glimmer. Adore and Catcher said it to each other.
Oh my god.
Seahawk said it to Mermista, but
Yes.
we did knew about that one.
We knew
So
that. that was like a that was obvious.
I wanted my season to end with a Seahawk and Mermista wedding, but no.
Oh my god, that would be so iconic. I want
I
that.
want them. I want them to have a spin-off so badly.
That would be actually pretty cool. I would love that.
Yeah,
I would stand for that, please. Also,
but
Kyle
I'm
is
sorry.
gay.
That's what I was gonna say. Why aren't we talking about this? Why aren't we talking about this as a people?
Kyle!
He's a scaly.
He
My
is.
boy is a scaly.
Yes, he is in love with the lizard
And he's
man.
not he's not afraid of it. He's not afraid of it. He sold Scorpia. It's such like a very quick like it's such a quick like quip from Scorpia, which makes it really funny.
Right?
She's like, yeah, Kyle had this crush on Rogelio and then she gets cut off.
Right? I was like, I
And I was like,
immediately freaked out. I was like, what?
yeah, because I was also like kind of like concerned about I was like, where are the like where are their horde friends? Like where are they?
Yeah, exactly. Where's Alani? Where's Kyle?
Yeah, bro, Lonnie showed up at the very end, didn't say anything.
I
She showed up in
know.
like a quick little clip, and I was kind of
That's
upset,
it.
but whatever.
Yeah. They should have
Um,
had more screen time. But
yeah, I'm honestly semi surprised that Netflix didn't force them to do like part one of the final season, part two, kind of like BoJack, but
right.
I understand why. Do I wish this season was longer? I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, it
'Cause
would be nice to like if it was longer, then like they would have a lot more screen time with a lot of people, but like in general, season 5 was just kind of fun. It was just really good.
it was really good. I wasn't a believer, but I'm a believer only for this season.
Only I pretend I do not see the other seasons.
I'll only see the other seasons when it's a filler episode. Other than that, I'm sorry. I don't know her. I don't know
Right.
who this man is.
Exactly.
Sorry to this man.
um yeah, I mean there was just love all around. I mean, even even a little bit of Shadow Weaver, but not that much. R.I.P. I guess. I don't know.
Yo, R.I.P. to Shadow Weaver.
Yeah.
Pour one out for Shadow Weaver. Um, Rogelio and Kyle.
Let's get back to that.
Yeah, no, let's actually get back to that. Cause like, okay, I felt like they weren't gonna really address those kids in the horde. They weren't
Right.
gonna like really address them like directly. But then the season 4 episode happened where like they all were gonna die, and I
Yeah.
was like, is there something going on between Kyle and Rogelio?
Mm.
Is Kyle a Scaly?
Is Kyle a Scaly? the
And then fast forward to season 5. That's so Raven that I that's so Raven it once again.
You can gaze into the future.
Raven Baxter was the blueprint.
It wasn't Utena, it was Raven.
Raven Baxter was the blueprint, not Utena. Not what is it? Garden of Versailles? Is that the make? I'm thinking about anime now.
I don't
Um.
even know.
Anyways, I knew it. I called it. Thank you, Noelle. That's all I have to say. Thank you.
Thank you, Noel and
Um.
crew.
Yeah. Cause okay. I think my other gripe with the season. I think I mentioned it before. Um. Lack of Seahawk. Where is he? He didn't show up in the episode where I thought he was. Where his girlfriend partner.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, like she's possessed. She's about to kill everyone. He
Show me
shows up
your
in the
neck.
end for it, but not in
Yeah.
the end of that episode, end of the season for it. But where
Exactly.
was he?
Where was he this whole time? He was probably like in the corner just crying. Like I don't know, or
But
something.
the fact that Noelle didn't want us to see it.
Right. We should have saw the process of Seahawk's thoughts.
Yes. I want to get into that man's mind. Like, why is he, like, I know why the way he is, because I also love Mermista. But
Yes.
I just, whenever he's on screen, he's a delight. I know that's a controversial statement or whatever, but
Wait, what?
there's people who don't like Seahawk,
Are you
and
serious?
I understand it.
How
He is
dare they?
like he can be annoying, but he's not annoying to me. So your
Right.
opinions are wrong.
I love Seahawk. Whoever says that is wrong. I'm gonna wear a Seahawk like shirt if that's ever possible, and just like annoy those types of people because
You
Seahawk
mean
is
a
good character.
white T-shirt with two like holes in it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. That's a Seahawk shirt.
yeah. Like oh oh Raz. I forgot about Raz until the last episode when
Same.
she showed
She
up.
did not do anything.
Um, there's so many characters that did not show up in this season, which I know, like, it makes sense why they didn't. Wait, oh my god.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, this is where I'm, like, going unhinged. I'm very sorry.
it's okay.
Hordak.
Hordak.
I did not talk, did I talk about him?
Only
I
a
love
little
him.
bit. I love him too. Oh my
Okay,
god.
so, I guess context. I'm gonna, when I texted Kate
Yes.
about this season, whenever Hordak appeared on screen, I just kept texting full text Hordak to the point where like my phone doesn't recognize his name when it's lowercase.
I
um,
had to witness all of this.
yes, I'm still debating if I want to do like a dramatic reading of all my texts because the day one texts were okay because it was more
Yeah.
just me like rethinking my feelings about Shira, and it's more like very like critique commentary,
Mm-hmm.
very like I don't want to say pretentious, because I don't think I was being super pretentious.
Yeah.
But I'm going to say pretentious because I am a pretentious person. So,
Ew.
very like, yeah, no, it's disgusting. I hate it.
Get out of here. I'm just kidding.
I was filtering my thoughts like a Brita filter. And then today was when I lost my mind because I think the second half, because the way I basically watched it, I watched like the first like 6 episodes yesterday, and then the last 7 today.
Yeah.
And the last 7 are very strong.
They were.
They're very strong.
They
Like the
just
point
went
where
off. Right.
I was screaming. I was screaming in text form. Everything
Yes.
was all caps. Then I'll have like a random thought that's not related to She-Ra.
I can
They'll start
second
screaming
this.
again. When I get the chance, I will do a dramatic reading of that.
Please do. Oh my god, I can
Or
second what she just said.
or
I.
I'll ask someone to do a dramatic reading of it.
You can ask me.
Like
I'm just kidding.
I was thinking about getting like no. Who if you want to read my dramatic text messages, please can like talk to me. It
Let
would
us
be
know.
cool if you yeah, like honestly, because I don't think I'll be able to like properly record it. But if anyone else wants to do it for me,
Please.
yeah, I as much as I want to pay you, I'm broke. But we can like discuss it later on. But definitely, if you want to like record, like reread my unhinged text, like please let me know. Yeah.
Any final
Um.
thoughts?
I don't you have
Oh,
something to
okay,
say?
true. Thank you. I guess I really appreciate the mix of explicit and subtle representation in this show overall, but especially in this season.
Mm.
She-Ra has definitely been a fun journey to like see and watch these characters build up and like develop as like their own type of person, and I'm glad and very satisfied of the ending that they did. And it was just really beautiful all around. I almost cried. Like I probably just did cry, but
Yeah. My eyes
yeah,
did feel a little
same.
watery.
Like just that ending shot just got me so emotional, and I want to thank Noelle and the
Yeah.
crew for everything that they put into this show, all the work and the awesome effort that they put it in. So thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. I thought this season is the best season. Like I said in the beginning, um, I believe in
Yeah.
She-Ra now. It's not that I didn't believe. I liked the show beforehand, but I think this season
Oh
was
yeah.
honestly like the best one, and like it satisfied a lot of like the problems I had with the first, like with the previous seasons. Um, but basically, I
No worries.
sorry, I like this season a lot. I really liked it. Um, the ending line though, I was like, oh man, I want to see these kids do one more adventure because that
Yeah.
seems fun. But I think that ended
Yeah.
really
And that
nicely. It ended with a bright filter that hurt my eyes, and I think that's what matters.
that made you cry, or just the fact that it was really bright, which caused your eyes to water.
I think it was the fact that it was really bright. I wear glasses. It hurt.
It's
It
okay,
hurt a
Shayla.
lot.
We know.
Yeah, y'all see the thumbnails. I wear
Yeah,
glasses in real life.
I don't. um, but
Yeah.
yeah. Also, just it was very wholesome when Glimmer and her dad finally
Mhm.
reunited. Stan King Micah. That's it.
Yeah, I like the part where Micah wasn't possessed and they finally talked with each other.
Exactly.
That was great. Oh my god. Wait, speaking of possessed
Oh
people,
my
so the
god.
intro of
Yes.
She-Ra. I can't believe I forgot to bring this up. Like, so if you are a person who doesn't skip the intro, which I'm gonna be frank, I skip the intro like all the
Same.
time. It's not my favorite intro. But when I forget to skip, if you watch like the thing, like when you watch like all the shots, so like past the part where like they're having like all the princesses come in with like their powers and they're like, ooh, girl power for princesses. You get to like the villain part, you start to notice like all the people who are possessed like show up at the bottom, and then like it goes up to prime, and then when they cut to like the title card, it's you see like they're gone. And each one, like when they get out of like that mind control, they slowly come back into the intro card.
That's so good. Oh my god, I didn't even notice that. Like, because I usually skip the intro, not gonna lie.
Yeah,
But,
as you
oh,
should. I'm sorry. That's
it's
mean. That's
okay.
mean.
No, it's okay. I really like the visuals of the intro though, but,
Yeah.
oh my god, I didn't even notice that. I might actually go back into it and, like, see it for myself. That's actually pretty cool. Good
Yeah.
observation.
Thank you.
You're welcome. um,
So, is
so
this it?
I guess this is all. Thank you all for listening to the 1224 podcast. We hope you enjoyed this episode about She-Ra season 5, and let us know in the comments below about what you thought about She-Ra season 5 and your thoughts just in general. Damn it!
It's fine. Just
I'm
leave
gonna
it
cut
in.
that. Yeah. My alarm. But yeah, thank you all for listening, and thank you to Noelle and the She-Ra crew for the awesome show and awesome work that they did for this show. And
Mhm.
yeah, thank you
Yeah.
all. I'm Kate.
Um, I'm Shay, and I would like to know,
Yes.
why is Seahawk the best character? Please leave an essay in the comments. I'll check back next Sunday to read them, which means 2 episodes from now.
Yes. She's expecting a good, well-written essay. Maybe also add more about Mermista, because she's great too.
Yes. Literally, Seahawk and Mermista, and then whatever favorite character, whatever your favorite character is,
Yes.
whoever, geez, my grammar's bad. Um, Tell me why, and then I'll reply to you why you're wrong.
All right.
Anyways, love you.
Love you too. You heard it, folks. Do your homework. Anyways, we'll see you all later. Bye!
Bye. Eat your veggies.